Welcome back, everyone. This is Tarot Miss Diamond. I'm Miss Diamond, and I'm so happy to have you here. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back and sitting and being with us. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and I appreciate your presence. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Now, if you're new again, before I get started to read, I like to always take a deep breath in, hold for 4, and then release. So we're going to go ahead and plant our feet firmly on the ground if you can. Plant our hands in an open position if you can. And take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, and release. Making sure we have our shoulders dropping as we're doing that. Make sure we're loosening up. Okay? All right. Now this is your next full moon reading, collective. We're going to go ahead and confirmation. This is the reading that Spirit told me to do. All right. Spirit said, do that new moon. That full moon. If you're not aware, tonight, January the 3rd, is the first full moon in 2026. Okay? We just got through the 1-1 portal, and now we're about to have our first full moon. And it's one behind each other. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. First, we're going to go ahead and get into what you need to shed for this new moon. This full moon. What you need to shed for this full moon. This full moon. What needs to be shed? What does the collective need to shed, Spirit? What does the collective need to shed during this full moon? What does the collective need to shed for this full moon, Spirit? You need to shed. It's a past partnership. But also, this is a person. Someone that you definitely had a lot of chemistry with. Y'all could have had a really big connection. But either you or them, you could have done some research on this person and found that they were not the best suited for you. Confirmation when my dog's all acting, barking crazy and stuff. Spirit's like, it was hot, you loved it, but at the same time, it's not doing. Bye, Felicia. You need to leave. You need to shed this. This person was not. You reading up on this situation brought a lot of things into play for you, a lot of understanding, and here Spirit is like, look, you need to shed the idea of you and this person. Shed the idea of you and this person, because it is not what Spirit wants for you, and it's not what you're supposed to have. It was nice. It was nice. It was nice, but it's not. Ooh, I heard that. That was Pepper. Excuse me, y'all. It is not what Spirit had in mind for you. Let's get into this. What is the collective need to shed, Spirit, this full moon? That was funny. How that came out like that. Breadcrumbing. This person could have breadcrumbed you. They could have put you in a situation where they would give you a little bit and then take it away. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who, and they could have been, not very stable. They were not very stable at all in this situation. They weren't sure. They 1 foot in, 1 foot out. With the Temperance card in, the reading up you did you realize that this situation was not meant for you. It was on sinking sand. It was not a grounded situation. What else is an idea that you had? There was something that you really wanted as well. It felt good to have. It was something that you were like, ooh, it's exciting. It's getting you going. It might have even got you like, to try new things. But there was an idea that you feel like you lost a lot with this idea. But the truth is you didn't lose anything. It wasn't the time. You need to shed the idea of the loss of a new beginning with this person. You like to... What else? This collective need to shed. I'm taking it just like that. The illusions of what's yours and what's not yours. See, this person, this idea, this situation, like you need to shed the idea of there not being other options. You need to shed the idea that there are no other options. A lot of you feel like there are no other options. There's nothing else that you can do. And the truth is that's not the truth. Some of you are walking away so real love could come in. This is what you need to walk with. You need to walk away from these ideals that you've placed in your own head. Let go of the situation itself at hand. It's the entire situation. Some of you were put in a situation where you thought something was going to really uplift wherever you were, and it actually was not. Somebody was using you just to get your ideas. And some of you feel like you've lost now because you've given them more than you should. And the truth is, no, you haven't. You didn't give them everything. You didn't give them all that you had. It's okay to walk away from this, and you didn't lose out on anything. If anything, they're going to lose out. Some of them, I just got a really weird feeling. And I'm trying to make sure that I'm removing any and all bias from my own self. But this situation feels really strong. Hold on, y'all. Yeah. Somebody thought they got your ideas or ran away with your ideas, but they didn't. You thought somebody ran away with your ideas, and even they think that you did. And it's like, it's this feeling of they think they got away with it. But the truth is, whatever good things that are going to come for them, something bad is coming right behind it. You need to let go of this entire situation. You did not lose anything. Shed the idea of you losing to this person, because that's not what it is. You actually saw through the fog. What you thought it was is exactly what it was, baby. And you're smart. You didn't give them everything. You didn't give them everything. You just gave them a little bit. But now, because they're off doing whatever without you, knowing that it's coming from you, guess what? Guess what? Their stuff is going to pop for a second. But it's literally going to be a second. It's going to fizzle all the way out. Everyone who took ideas from you, everyone who took your hard work and they're now going to use it for themselves, not in an inspirational way. No, they didn't take it inspirationally. This is not inspiration. This is not inspiration. They literally took your ideas. I don't know, I just heard routines, They took your routines. They took your ideas. They took all of that. And guess what? They're gonna reap the benefit. They're gonna reap what they sow. But they're feeling like they are gonna benefit. Like like look at all these great ideas she gave me. He gave me. They gave me. Look at all these great ideas. I'm gonna go ahead and just use this. Not put her name on nothing. Not invite her to the party or none of that. I'm not gonna invite her to the party or none of that. And Spirit is like, do you really think you can get away with it? But let them feel like they got away with it. But it wasn't time. It wasn't yours. Spirit was like, oh, okay. What does the collective need to manifest during this full moon? What is... the closing of a cycle. Wheel of Fortune. You're closing these things. You're closing the door on them. That's what Spirit... As you are releasing them, you are now going to manifest the ending of this cycle so that you can have what's meant for you. Out of this betrayal comes some serious help. Out of this, you need to manifest clarity. You need to manifest clarity on how to get to this. This Six of Swords. You moving to manifest clarity to a calmer situation. You need to manifest the way. Ooh, look at that. 6 of Swords, 6 of Wands, 9 of Cups, and 4 of Swords. You need to manifest moving forward victory. How to reach that victory. How to reach wish fulfillment. You need to manifest your wish fulfillment. Your success. While also including rest. You need to make sure you're resting. Make sure you... What should the collective start manifest this full moon, Spirit? What should the collective manifest this full moon? Discernment. What does the collective need to manifest, Spirit? What do they need to manifest? Individuality. Being the ability to come out your shell. You need to have a heart-to-heart with yourself. You need to leave these things behind. Don't allow memories to plague you. You're manifesting your future. The things that are meant for you. What does the collective need to manifest? That was way too many cards. But I'm not gonna question it. Manifest. Look, the Hierophant. You need to manifest contracts, things for your business, and the ability to take control and stay in control of them. Manifest no longer juggling, having to juggle so much war around you. When I say war, I mean money problems. You need to stand in your Queen of Wands sovereignty era. This is what Spirit is asking you to manifest your sovereignty. You need to manifest that sovereignty because it's time for you to walk in the way. Walk the path that's going to bring you success. You need to shed those things that no longer serve you so that you can manifest and bring in all the things that Spirit has for you. No more juggling your finances, people. No more not having control. This contract manifests the new beginning in your ideas, your contracts, your jobs, your businesses. Because guess what? But while you're doing that, make sure that you are also manifesting and understanding that you drive this puppy, not nobody else. And when they come back after they had they 15 minutes of fame and all of a sudden realizing, oh shoot, I don't really have the ideas that they had. They're going to try to come talk to you. You know what to do. You know who that person is. They try to wine and dine you. I got this. I could do this for you. I'm all this. I can do that. Like I know I can. And then they ran off with your idea and they're using it in their business. You didn't lose anything. They had a test. They were really supposed to actually give you the help they said they were going to give you to make the dream come true, and they didn't. They did not. Spirit gave them a whole job. Hey, I got this earth angel. I got this girl. I got this guy. I got this man. I got this person. They got great ideas. They got all of this. They have this. You have the means. They got the ideas. Here it is. They had a chance to collab with you on a good thing to bring you real comfort. And what they did was take your ideas and use them in their stuff. They're going to use their stuff. They're going to use it in their stuff. Not giving you a single lick of credit. And what they don't know is, sweetheart, this is going to be their downfall. This is how it's going to end for them. They really think they got you. She ain't really been in this business long. She don't know really much about it. It's okay. Nope. Spirit said, thank you so much for showing me who you really are. I gave you a chance to be something great, and you spit in the earth angel's face. So go ahead and enjoy these 2 months. Go ahead and enjoy these 2 months. Enjoy them 2 months, because guess what? Guess what we're not going to do? You won't have another successful situation again. I gave you someone that could create the blueprint. All you had to do was come with the means, and guess what you did? You want to take their stuff, use it for yourself, enjoy these next 2 months. 2, duality. I see a lot of 2, duality, black, white. Spirit said, live in your truth. Be yourself. Be your authentic self. But next time, you know for next time, right? Go ahead. You knew they had a hidden agenda, but you wanted to not be a person who accused them of this. So you gave them the benefit of the doubt. And now they about to run off with your stuff. But the Spirit said, it's okay. Because guess what? They not going to be successful much longer. They dug this hole for themselves. They dug this hole for themselves. That devil card. They tried to take advantage of you. And Spirit said, oh, I'm going to let you do this for right now. And then I'm going to show you how my divine really get down. So you about to go out and get this. I just said you about to go out and get viral, but I just know what I really meant to say. This new moon, y'all need to shed the pain around that situation. Let it go. Shed it. And during this full moon, start manifesting what Spirit really has for you. To book a personal reading, follow the information in the description box below. Okay? And I hope to see you next time.